Hi, Rob Leonard here in the Hazel's Wine Department, and here we go with Sunday specials for August 27th and 28th.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.
We've got 4 wines to talk about this week, 3 from France, 1 from Washington. We are going to start in France with 2 very interesting new additions to the lineup. These are from Beaujolais in the south of France, a red blend and a Chardonnay. We're going to start with a red blend here. Now, this is in that low-calorie, low-alcohol category, so only 9% alcohol here, but this is a legit red wine from the south of France. Up front, it's going to open with Syrah character. We're going to get some meaty, slightly gamey, spicy notes, classic Syrah tasting notes. Then it's going to start to open up into those more Grenache fruit-driven styles. We're thinking red cherry, black cherry fruits. Again, with that spice, little hints of herb coming through. On the palate, we'll get almost a hot stone character. There is some structure here as well. So they figured out how to keep the alcohol down, but they've kept the structure in the wine. Overall, for those of you who are looking for an entry into this low-calorie, low-alcohol category, this is a great place to start. Moving over to the Chardonnay now, again, low calorie, low alcohol effort here, but folks, they really nailed it with this one. It's got great, fresh Chardonnay character up front for me, lots of pear, fresh green apple fruit, kind of gets a little richer, a little denser. I was thinking almost then about baked pear, a little bit of peach pie almost coming through on this wine. So a lot of really good fruit going on in this wine. It'll open into, again, with a little bit of an herbal detail, some nice hints of spice carrying through on this wine, just a tick of minerality as well, just a hint of stoniness to remind us that it's pretty good Chardonnay. So again, if you're looking to get into this low-calorie, low-alcohol category and you need a drinkable white, this is absolutely 100% going to get the job done. Next up, we're heading further north in France to Beaujolais for the 2020 Depanneur Cuvée Louis Red Beaujolais. Now, this is from the 2020 vintage, so it's seen a little age here. That age has not done it a disservice, however, so nicely integrated now. Whatever structure that was coming at you at the beginning of this wine, nicely integrated now. Up front, there's a whole cluster character here, so a lot of stems, a lot of stem inclusion in this wine, and you're gonna get that. You're gonna get spice, you're gonna get this sort of cedary, foxy cigar box sort of aromas driving the bus on the nose here, but it will open up into those classic, nice, fresh, red cherry, red berry Beaujolais fruits. Again, with some little hints of spice, just that tick of an herbal note that we look for in Beaujolais. This wine now absolutely ready to go on the lighter side, I would say, as Beaujolais go. So with this continuing hot summer weather, a nice, light, easy drinker. Last, but absolutely not least, we are back in Washington once again for the 2018 Rain Band Unnamed Series Syrah. The key takeaway, folks, I would start with on this wine, this is not a New World Syrah. I know it's coming from Washington, but this took me straight to the Northern Rhone. So up front, big doses of meat, cured meat, pepper, spice, roasted fruit and meat. All those characteristics we find up in the Northern Rhone in France. The fruit will come as this wine opens up, and where we're gonna get into, again, those sort of darker toned fruits. Think blackberry, black cherry, playing with that peppery spice. On the mid palate and carrying through the finish, a darker tone even laying underneath that. I was kind of thinking a little bit of a tar. Don't let that put you off. That puts a nice smoky back note on this wine. The structure on this wine now, 5 years old, is integrating nicely. The oak influence here very much going away now in this wine, providing some nice little detailed notes on the back end of this wine. This is a big smoky barbecue steak wine. Let the smokiness, let the roasted character of this wine play with some smoky roasted character in your food, and the fruit will sing.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.